Hey, welcome back. Turn 16 of Panzer, North Africa. Scenario 69. Battle of Gazala, point 171. So we're up to turn 16. Just a little recap of what we've got going on at the moment. In the center here, the Panzers are cleaning up. Panzers and German infantry units are cleaning up two remnants. There's an infantry squad right there and a universal carrier right there that need to be taken care of before they can move on. The infantry over here is going to be taken care of with the German infantry, I believe. They should be able to do a hand-to-hand against them this turn. Plenty of support fire on there. They're already suppressed, so hopefully they won't get a shot to suppress them and hold them off. At the same time, other German infantry are going to close assault that universal carrier. This has proved to be a tough one to crack because it's dug in or I should say hull down. It's a small target, so we haven't been able to get firepower on it. So I'm going to bypass that with the tanks and let the infantry take care of it because it has an ATR. It doesn't have a machine gun, so the infantry should be able to close on it and knock it out pretty quickly. Meanwhile, the Panzers over here are going to try to move up and tackle these new batch of universal carriers that have been discovered, as well as another squad right here. As well as try to discover these other ones here. They want to get to this hill. This is a big payoff if we can get that. To the south, we've got the Italians still continuing to move up the road. They've knocked out that 25-pounder and the 2-pounder. Now they're going to try to make their way down the track. Over here, they've got another 2-pounder over here that hopefully they can get some support from the German Panzers to suppress or something so they can get up there and knock that out, as well as another rifle squad and a mortar. So that's a little bit dangerous. Plus, they've got 5 hidden units up here on both hills and in that rough right there that they need to deal with. So let's get to it. So up to turn 16, first turn is the spotting phase. You can see here there's no new spots for this particular situation. All of us are spotted. These units have been spotted. The other ones, they're not close. We're not close enough to actually see them, so they will not be spotted. So we move along to the command phase. And the Italian Tank Company is going to get 3 commands. Place them all right there. All our tanks are actually all together, I believe, right here. All 5 of them. Yep. So we'll put them right there to divide up between those guys. And then the Bersaglieri Company, they get 7 commands. And we're going to divide these up. And I believe with this one, yeah, I had to do a couple of no commands here on the mortar. And the machine gun so that the trucks can get up there, and then the other light machine gun up here, they're gonna wait, or the trucks are gonna move up and pick them up. Okay. And other units here, this other truck is gonna get a no command because I just ran out of commands. So they got to do a little bit of cleanup, get organized, and go from there. Then we've got the Panzers. They have 5 commands. There we go, 5 commands. So, oh, I know, I placed the reason why I've got one up here. This is the AB-41 Italian scout car and the other AB-41 back here. So now the Germans get 5 commands. These are all going to go on to the tanks, and they're all going to be fire commands. They're moved up pretty much, and I think, oh no, I do have a couple moves there. Take that back. So, but these guys up here up front are going to try to open up on these guys, knock them out if they can, so they can move up on the next turn. Meanwhile, the guys in the back here are going to try to move up, and the other Panzer IV E's right here, they're going to support fire into that hex, so hopefully they'll knock them out and get them with a hand-to-hand. So now the German infantry, they get 12 commands, mixture of moves and fires. The moves, let's zoom in here a little bit. because I just want to show you the moves over here for the rifle units. This rifle unit's going to close assault, so they have to have a move. This guy's going to move up as well, in case he doesn't able to take him out. We've also got a fire command with the SPW 251-9. Their 75mm gun hopefully can knock that out. We're going to pulverize this thing. It's probably overkill, but the way I've been rolling with the dice, I need everything to destroy it this turn. Okay, then over here, as I said, the Panzer IV is supporting. Nominally, this immobilized reconnaissance PSW 231 is going to try to take a shot over here as well. Okay, so a few other moves and fires for the infantry company, mostly moves. They're going to try to move up. And now here we go to the initiative. So we need greater than 50. We've got a plus 20. 36 plus 20 equals 56. We are the first turn. So we go to the combat phase. There's no indirect fire. We're not firing anything indirectly. And Commonwealth doesn't have any. So direct fire. So the SPW 251-2, that's 441, he's stacked here. He's going to fire GP at the carrier right here, sitting hull down, try to knock him out. So he's going to have a range of 8. He's going to do a command check. He's got a fire command. So he's at a short range. He's protected. So suppression is 44 to 72. 73 or greater is effective. Rolls a 90. That's it. We got him. All right, that knocked him out. He's effective. Oh, but it's a track hit. All right. So we hit him, but it was a 90. Remember, 5s and 10s. If it's a 10, that's a track hit. So we just tracked him. We didn't knock him out. So we'll check for a bailout. 30 or less, 31, so there's no bailout. All right, so he is stuck there. Infantry is most likely going to have to knock him out, unless the 231 up here knocks him out, but I doubt it at the range he's at, but we'll see. So the 231 fires. He's firing GP, long range protected, suppressed 60 to 84, effective 85 greater. Rolls a 13, he misses. Okay. Then moving along here, the SPW 251-9, that's this guy right here again. He's going to take a shot at him. He's point blank. He's firing GP. He's point blank. Protected, suppressed 44 to 72, 73 to 00 is effective, but he rolls a 33. He misses point blank. See, this is why I'm putting a lot of firepower on there, because I'm not getting the rolls to knock him out. So moving along here, the Panzer IV E222. That's these guys down here taking a shot at the rifle unit in here. So he's going to be point blank, coax, medium full cover. So 56 to 94 is suppressed, and 95 greater is effective. So we get 84. So he's suppressed. So he's a suppression on. All right, not much damage. He was already suppressed, but now, if for some reason he survives, he will still have to another turn of suppression. So next one, the guy stacked with him, 321. Yeah, he's stacked with him. He's going to take a shot at him. Same thing. Now it's 95 to 00 for effectiveness. Rolls a 41. That's a miss. Okay. All right. So we're going to have some hand-to-hand, and we're going to have some close assault here. AB 41 134. That's this guy down here in the scrub. There we go. He's going to take a shot at the UC3. So this guy that's hull down. We're going to do our command check, see what command he has. He gets a 38, so it's a fire command. It's going to turn into Overwatch because of range limitations. He's out of medium range effectively. So the shot with him is going to be, now his turret is turned. There it is. It's going to be medium range protected because it's going to be a GP shot because he's in hull down. Suppression 56 to 81. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't want to move over. I wanted to stay where I was. So he's firing at this guy right here. So he's going to be a 56 to 81, suppress, effective 82 or greater. Rolls an 81. Oh, just short. Well, I'll take the suppress. I'll take anything these days with these dice rolls. So we suppress him, so that's going to make it tougher. Now we're going to jump next door to these guys, the Panzer 3Hs, 3H. He's going to take a shot at that 2-pounder down there. Fire GP at him. We're going to do command check on that unit. And he's going to be in a hasty defense, or hasty entrenchment, sorry. So he's going to have no command. And he's going to be in a hasty entrenchment. Yep, there he goes. So we're going to have a hasty entrenchment suppression, 56 to 81, 82 or greater. Rolls a 78. So we suppress him. Take that. Anything on this anti-tank gun like that is good. Then we move up to our J's, which are up here. They are going to fire at ATR number 4. That's this guy right here. So we're going to do command check on him. Well, it's 25 plus 7 plus 10 is 35, so he's an Overwatch. All right, because he's out of range. All right. So medium range, small target. So he's going to be a hit on 40 or less. 55, that's a miss. Second one's going to do the same thing. Oh, he's a veteran too. I forgot to put in veteran up there, but it didn't really matter. He's a veteran, so it's 50 or less. There we go. Rolls a 6. That's a hit. It's hit on the front. Location roll. Specific location is 7. Hull front armor. So penetration is 9, armor is 2. There's no variable penetration, so we'll go with the roll. Rolls a 0. That's a brew up. So we knocked out that universal carrier over there. That's good. That's good. That's one with ATR. So they're a real danger to our half tracks. That's why I want to get rid of them, because those ATRs are not so much dangerous to the tanks. They are dangerous to the recons, as we saw, and they're dangerous to the half tracks. And I really need that infantry up on that hill to hold that. So I need those things staying alive. So next we're moving along here to the next one, the command tank, the Panzer 3G. It's firing GP at that other universal carrier with the medium machine gun. Do a command check on him. Rolls an 84, 94, so it's going to be hull down. And no command. Okay, so it's medium range protected. Suppression 56 to 81, 82 or greater will be effective. Rolls a 66, so we suppressed him. We'll take it. That's good enough to keep their heads down and make them not fire at our infantry as much. So now the Commonwealth direct fire. So let's see, where are we going here? Okay, so ATR number 2, that's this guy. He is firing, oh, he's firing at this half track right here. Yeah, this is where it can get ugly. So it's point blank, moving, small target. So he needs a 63 or less to hit. Oh, he rolled a 72. That was, I didn't hit enter quick enough. So he rolled a 72, which is a miss. That's good. I don't want to lose a half track if possible. Everything else is out of range. So we go to the move phase. So here we go, hand-to-hand combat. So with the hand-to-hand combat here, we're going to do the close assault on the UC, the universal carrier up here. So that's going to be that's going to be 421 that's doing this assault against them. It's going to be a plus 60 to the DRM. Oh, at 8 to 1. That means it's on the chart. It's going to be 8 versus 1 on there. I forget what the numbers are exactly. Roll a 66 plus 60 is 120, which actually is effective hit on them for close assault. Checking for brew up, so it'll be a 4 or less for a brew up. Roll a 2, they brew him up, and that knocks out that pesky universal carrier. He did a lot of damage to us, particularly with that recon unit, and holding us up here, but we got him. Then we move along to our other rifle team, 413. We're going to do hand-to-hand against this Commonwealth rifle team. I forgot defensive fire before, so we're going to do that now. So their defensive fire is going to be point blank, medium cover, moving, shooter suppress, defensive fire. So suppression 66 to 97, effective 98 to 100. So the chance of suppress, they roll a 2. That's a miss. We needed that luck. All right, so now here we go. We're going into the hand-to-hand. Hand-to-hand is going to have the rifle squad. They're a full squad and they're veterans, so they get a plus 10. They roll a 65. They make 75. For the Commonwealth unit, they're a squad, suppressed, and seasoned, so it's going to be minus 20. And they roll a 70 minus 20 is going to be 55. So 75 is greater than 55. So that reduces the Commonwealth squad. They're now a half squad. Excuse me. Half squad. And then we'll do it again. Same mods. It's plus 10 for the Germans. So 45 plus 10 is 55. That's kind of low. I don't like that. But we've got a half squad, suppressed, seasoned. So I made a mistake here. I missed the half squad is 25. I forgot the suppress. So it's actually minus 45, not minus 25. It's minus 45. And I correct it in here, but I just want to state that here now. It's minus 45. They roll a 96, which minus 45 is going to get us down to 51 eventually. I keep going through here. I undo all this stuff, and yeah, it's actually eliminated because that's going to be 96 minus 45 is 51. 55 is greater than 51, so that squad is eliminated. Okay, good. So we've mopped up that last bit of the second company's line there to the north. So now hopefully we can get them moving the next turn. And well, even this turn, get them moving up here as quick as possible here. We're on turn 16, so we're getting close to the end, and you know, we need to get up to those hills. So I'm going to zoom us out and do our Commonwealth unrevealed movement, because all the other ones are you know, have commands already. So here we go. Let's see, where are we? There we are. So 45, 46, these are all Overwatch pretty much, I think. Yeah, so there's no Commonwealth moving at this point. So we'll move on to our Italian and German moving. So down to the south, we're going to start with the Italians, the Italian tanks that have been kind of patiently waiting here to move up. Or maybe not patiently, but intrepidly, because they've got to face this anti-tank gun and an ATR and a 3-inch mortar over here. So they're going to move up, but the anti-tank gun is suppressed, so that's going to help out. So we're going to move up a little bit. Oh, doing some range checking here. And then he's going to move up here. He's going to keep moving to there. Now at this point, this can trigger that ATR to fire at him. And they do get an Overwatch, so they're going to fire. So they're going to fire at him. Medium range, moving small target. It's going to be 35 or less. And they roll a 20, which is a hit. It's going to be a side location roll. Rolls a 3. It's going to be turret side armor, which the penetration at this range is 4. The armor is 7, so there's no variable penetration because it's a plus minus factor of 2 to the variable penetration, and 4 plus 2 is 6, so that's still less than there, so that just bounces off, which is good. Those tanks are a little bit tougher. I'm worried about the 2-pounder, but because the 2-pounder is suppressed, I can't pivot and take a shot at them, so that actually helps. So I'm trying to race them around as much as possible to, or as fast as possible to get them around there. So they all move up pretty much, and the other guys do the same thing. So they all wind up there. The mortars did not fire on them because they really didn't have a good shot on them as well. Okay. Continue moving. So now we move up these trucks. They're gonna go and get the next turn. They're gonna load up the mortars and the heavy machine gun, and then we're gonna get, this is the Semmervertis. They're gonna move up to the track so they can get a better road bonus. And then we've got them moving, and then we've got these guys loading up. Just take them off the board. I'll move up a couple of hexes, and trucks move up to pick up the LMG guys, and those guys move up to there. Alright, just reorganizing, and then the recon unit staying on the track, moved all the way around, continuing up over around here. That's the nice thing, that track speed for AB41 is 13, so staying on that track, he could make it all the way down here, and now help with the spotting of other units. Okay, continuing on here, now we're back to the Germans to the north, and now they're going to move up the track. These two units are going to move up the track, position to fire on the universal carriers. The damaged Panzer 4E is moving up to help support against that 2-pounder. There we go. And then the infantry, that dismounted infantry, is going to move up, as well as the half-track into there. Now they can do that because remember they're veterans, so their command span is actually 1 hex. So they can do that. Same thing with this guy here. Next we've got more half-tracks reloading and moving up. And then we've got our AB41 moving up. Hopefully he gets unsuppressed because that limits his movement. Okay, and then we're going to just position our command half-track just so they can stay in range of everybody. And then some of the other half-tracks moving up as well. I want to get them up so they can tackle those hills, because I think they're going to have to close assault these hills up here to win them. So I need to get them up there, and I need to take these guys out. Of course, once we cross this line right here, the hex row with all the ones in it, that's going to trigger the Valentines coming in. So I see that probably another 1 or 2 turns we'll cross that line, and that's gonna add a new dimension to our attack. So now we're doing pivots. Now we're doing turret adjustments. Just aligning the Italian turrets so they can fire over in that direction. Full cover, I don't think there was any. And then suppression adjustments, we're just flipping them. Okay, here we go. Our AB41 back here, 133, needs a 30 or less. No, it doesn't get it. Okay, failed. All right, morale adjustment. Okay, there we go. End of turn 16. So there we have it. Turn 16 is in the books. And we've moved up. We've made some progress. Let's see how turn 17 works out. Okay, we're back with turn 17. Just concluded 16 there. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. And we're progressing on. Now that we've eliminated the kind of holdouts here and mopped up some of the Commonwealth here on the German sector, we can get the German panzers and infantry units moving up here again, as well as continue to move the Italians down in the southern half of the board. So let's get to it. Spotting phase, I again don't think there's any spotting changes, and no, there isn't. Doing some quick scans of everything. There's nothing really we can see new, and of course they can see pretty much mostly everything that's out there for us. So we're in good shape. Command phase. Italian tanks again, 3 commands. All going to go right on top of them, down to the south. Let me zoom in on that just to explain what is going on there. So my decision on this, it's kind of a tough one, but I'm going to set up 2 units, 2 groups to actually be able to shoot at these units, try to suppress them, and then 2 of the tanks are going to move up closer to try to get in closer to get a better effective shot on them. So we're doing a little bit of you know, kind of move and fire at the same time, but just splitting it between the 2 tank platoons over there. The recon unit back here, he's going to move up and he's going to fire and move up as well. Then our other recon units up here, they're going to move, and he's going to move and fire over here in support of the German tanks there as well. So now we move on to the Bersaglieri, and they get 7 commands still. So they're pretty much going to be all moves, I believe. Yeah, only one of them got no command here, and that's because, again, I ran out of command. Everybody's stretched out here. So this guy's not going to be able to load up this turn, so I've got to be very, very careful to keep him within range so that I can not lose my move commands, because moves are going to be critical to get them down this track. So then we move on to the German Panzers. They get 5 commands, and I'm just doing some range checking here. So there's going to be some move fires, short halts, and some firing. Again, going after those universal carriers. We don't want them sticking around causing trouble. And now our infantry company is going to get 12 commands. And just a lot of moves, still a lot of moves. Those 2 dismounted infantry units are going to, they're going to try to move up through the rocks here and set up kind of a fire base here. To go against either these units or what's up on the hill, if possible. Meanwhile, the other mounted rifle units will try to move up and assault. Okay, so there we are. Initiative, plus 20, greater than 50, rolls an 80. There we go, we've got it. Makes 100, we're the first. Okay, so our direct fires are going to be first. So we're going to go with this down here. I believe it's this guy down here firing first. Yeah, ATR 5. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, ATR 5's down there. All right, so let's zoom in down to south. The Italians are going to get the first crack at shooting this turn. So this guy's going to take a shot at him. That should be 133, not 100. Do a command check on him, rolls a 39, plus 10 is 45. He gets an Overwatch. Now, it's going to be Overwatch. He could fire against these guys, but as we saw before, he's pretty much ineffective against the armor. So that's why I'm saying he's going to be an Overwatch. It just seems better given the range, not the fire, and to Overwatch. So the AB-41 medium range, hasty entrenchment, regular, suppression, 61 to 86, 87 are graded to be effective. Rolls a 13, that's a miss. Okay. Now we'll jump over to the MB-41s. 101 is going to take the shot, 66 to 91. Trying to suppress him or do something with him. Rolls at 85. That's good enough to suppress him. We'll take it. That will help to allow those other tanks to move up because he will not have a very good shot on them. Second one, taking a shot at him over here. Same thing. All right, it's actually just effective, so 92 to 100. Rolls a 32. That's a miss. Okay. All right, we did get a suppression out of it, so that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what the AB 100 was before, because now I'm shooting 133. So I apologize for that. I'm not sure what that other one was there, but we'll figure it out later. It's a short halt, so it's a suppression. It's going to be 71 to 96, 97 are graded to be effective. And they roll a 74, so it's a suppression. So they are suppress on for the 2-pound gun again. So, well, they're already suppressed, but it just makes it harder for them to recover. Alright, so now we're coming up here to the Panzer units. This guy right here, 323, the damaged turret guy, he's going to take a shot at ATR-3, this guy right here, the guy that's hull down. He's suppressed and hull down. So command check on him, 44. He's going to get an overwatch somewhere. There we go. And he's medium range. He's got a damaged turret, protected armor for the universal carrier. Suppress 82 to 88, or 62 to 88. 89 to 100 will be effective. Rolls a 44. That's a miss. Okay, the H that's with him, 3H, he's going to do the same shot. Medium range, small target. This time he's doing AP. Kind of mix it up here a little bit. Rolls a 55. That's a miss. Should have done those in reverse, of course. Okay, so that takes care of those. Now we come up here to our command tank. That's the Panzer 3G. He's taking a shot at the same one. He needs a 50 or less. Rolls an 88. That's a miss. That was with AP, of course. And then the J, he's firing against the same one. And he rolls a 54, which is a suppression. All right, and then the other J firing at, yeah, the same one over here is a miss. All right, so not too effective. We suppressed them, but we didn't kill them. All right, the AB-41 134 is taking a shot at them as well with GP. Rolled a 31, needed an 82 to 100. That was a miss. Now we're going to come up here to these guys. These are a couple of H's, Panzer 3 H's, looking to take a shot at that rifle unit right here, rifle unit number 5. And he checking command. Rolls a 19 is going to have an overwatch. So he's going to be medium range, short haul, veteran, suppression 66 to 91, effective 92 to 00. So he rolls 56, so that suppresses him. All right, we'll take that. Second shot, rolls a 51, that's a miss. All right, now we're looking at some longer range stuff. So now we're looking at the SPW 251-2, taking a long range shot at that ATR-3, universal carrier ATR-3 right here. Suppression 47 to 73, 74 or greater, it's effective. Rolls a 58, it's a suppress, but he's already suppressed, so it's a miss. All right, over to the Commonwealth. Their direct fire. There's nothing in range, so we're still in good shape. They're going to be all overwatch. Moving phase. There's no hand-to-hand this turn, and there's no close assault. So we'll go right to the Commonwealth moving, and we're going to do our command checks on them. I'm just going to zoom out here so we can see if there's any movement. I don't think there's any movement this turn. Checking the revealed units. There are no command, full cover. That's for the 2-pounder. And I think that was the only one that didn't have command on there. And now we do the unrevealed. Most of these are going to be I believe, yeah, going to be Overwatch. So they're pretty much in Overwatch. So now we go to the German-Italian move phase. And we're going to start down below here with the Italians. Let me zoom in here so we can watch them move up. So he's going to move up to there. That's the Semiravertis. And here comes some of the trucks. More of the trucks. They're going to load up and be able to go to there. And, oops, I don't want to undo. Come on, there we go. And they're going to go to there. And he's still in range. So now he's loaded up and he's going to go down the road to here. There's more Semiravertis moving up. Okay, just checking ranges here. And here comes the two moving tanks. They're going to go up into here. And now the ATR is going to take a shot at him, at one of those. Needs a 14 or less to hit, rolls a 46, so that's a miss. Second one moves up over there, and the mortar's now going to fire at him. Needs a 71 to 00 to suppress, rolls a 58, that misses. Okay, so now we move to the Germans. Italians moved up pretty well over here. They're about where I want them to be. There's a couple lagging units. Hopefully we'll get them going next turn over here. Now for the Germans, they're going to continue moving up some of the trailing units, tanks, half-tracks, and recon units. And then also moving up that infantry into the rough terrain. That's very effective for them because that gives them a decent bit of cover in case somebody fires on them. Yep, they're out of range. And he's moving up as well. He's going to come around and go in with that other half-track. They're going to kind of sit together for a fire support using their machine guns. The H's, they had a short halt, so they're going to move up and go up to there. Reposition to get a little bit closer to that hull down universal carrier. Alright, now the recon unit, that AB-41 that I'm doing the ranges on, he is going to, I'm not sure what he's going to do. Oh, he moves up the road. He goes onto the track and then moves up over the track. He still stays out of range, so he's in good position. The SPW 251-9 moves up to give fire support to against those universal carriers. And then we get some half tracks moving up, and then we're on to the adjustment phase. Pivots. Gonna pivot a few things here. That suppressed infantry unit is turning so we can shoot. Turrets, I don't think there was any turret changes. There's no full cover, but we do have some suppression adjustments. That AB-41 up here, we'll see, needs a 30 or less again. He rolls a 70. He is not recovering. Even if I did, yeah, I'm still moving him because even if I didn't move him, he needs like a 50. So I'm not worried that, or I'm happy he's at least moving. He's at the back of the line, but we'll keep him. Eventually he'll recover. So the other one's just flipped off. We do have a recovery here for this guy. He needs a 60 or less. Rolls a 48, success, so he's back in good shape. There's no morale yet, and there we go. End of turn 17. So there we have it. We've moved up a little bit further. Definitely taking on this third line and knocking at these victory hex locations here as well, which is important because that's going to be the key to our victory over here. So how do we look from the standpoint of the victory conditions? Let me just show you where we are. Turn 17, right? Yeah, turn 17. So here we are at turn 17. We are at 340 for the German and Italians versus 254 for the Commonwealth. Now, a couple things over here. The Italian tank company is still in danger of getting into the morale area. If they get one more loss, they will now have to take morale checks for certain things. That will not be good. The second Commonwealth is down to 6. They're still in decent shape, but they're starting to take a few more casualties. Everybody else on the German and Italian side are pretty good within there, but still a little bit to go. But time is closing in. We're at turn 17, or the end of turn 17. We'll be getting on to turn 18 and 19 in the next video. So I hope you're enjoying these and watching them through, and please like us and please follow us. That'd be great if you could. Really enjoy making these, and hopefully you enjoy watching the series. So thanks a lot. Have a good day.